Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today's video taking you through what's in my bag for the 2025 season. Certainly for the start anyway. Changes may come as we move through the season. So, well, let's start. Get rid of that towel. Start with the bag. We've got the new TaylorMade QI35 tall bag, which looks super cool. The black, the silver, the green. Not too sure about the name on the front, but that's what TaylorMade put on. But pretty cool bag, pleased with that. It's all full up to the minute. Just played my first tournament, and we're ready to go with that. So, driver. I'm quite happy at the minute, if you can see that. Driver is the QI10 Max. Same one as last year, 9 degree, lofted down to 7. Hazardous 6.5 shaft, same shaft that I've had for years. As you can look at the condition of this shaft. I've just put this new grip on, which is kind of cool, this Golf Pride Align Max, which really gets that ridge down your fingers. And if you're struggling with your grip, it's a great club grip to put on, just to get that feeling that it's going to run down there like that. But yeah, fills me with confidence. Yes, I do think I could get more out of another one. I think I was probably hitting this in my tournament the other day. I hit it in that bunker that were about 260 away. So it's not huge, but it does fill me with the confidence to hit it straight. And let's be fair, when you're playing tournament golf, that's what it's about. Like, we could boom it. And I think the way I want to get more yardage out of my driver is swing speed and me. So rather than just changing the club, because that's what gives me confidence. I love that. Off-centre hits as well. Fantastic. So 3-wood. I have made a change from my QI10. Gone with the Strixon ZXI. I just really like it. Simple as that. And this shaft, super firm. And I feel like it can't go left on me. So I do, mainly when I hit it out the heel or a bit off centre, I get like a little cut shot, overcut, so it just cuts, well, fade, it is a fade I suppose, not a cut, fades off centre, but super safe for off the tee. Flies me around 250 carry, I'd say. So yeah, really nice ball flight, really like sort of penetrating flight, and like I said, this just feels really firm. So easy to hit off the tee, easy to hit off the deck, and it certainly helped me. It certainly helped me around Disbury in that first tournament. So yes, pleased with that. I've still got my hybrid in my inventory, but at the minute I'm using this ZXI utility. It's shorter than your normal 3-iron or the normal utility, because it's got my iron shafting, Dynamic Gold X100. And the same thing really, like this probably goes around, because it's a 3-iron, not your normal like 2-iron that people would have. So I can still flight it. Gets me around 225 carry, I'd say. So right in between the 3-wood and then into my 4-iron as well. But same thing again, off centre it's good, really forgiving club when I wouldn't really be trying to shape it either. Into my irons, I've changed to the ZXI 7s from Strixon. We may have seen that video when these arrived, but really starting to get on with them now. At first I wasn't sure, but I think that's usual for a change of club. We've gone 1/2 inch shorter than my last set, which is now standard length, because I wasn't really hitting them as out of the centre as I'd want to do, whereas I feel like with this sort of new fitting, I've still got them upright because I'm quite tall, but not too upright because we have been fighting that left shot in the past. But yeah, really pleased with these. Striking them nice. Just need to dial in the yardages on them and just find out properly how far they go. And then we've got 4 to pitching wedge. I still like that pitching wedge to be in my iron set. I need a good clean after yesterday, rather than the wedges. Don't know why. I think that's just because I always have done that. Into my wedges, I've got these Cleveland RTZ wedges. I think this is going to be somewhere where I explore a little bit, because the 50 and the 54 is okay, but I'm not too sure on this 58. It's got 58 in the low bounce, and Christ, does it just, it's not it doesn't fill me with too much confidence when pitching. I don't know, and I just think there may be a better option to just feel like when we're clipping. Don't know, maybe I could just need a bit of practice. I do like them, but this is just a little bit knifey on the front. But nevertheless, I think that's probably more down to player and me getting used to him. And seeing that can just scare me sometimes. But 50, 54, 58, don't really know the reason for that. Just what I've always had. My 54 has got a little bit more of a manipulation sole of it there with the leading edge and the trailing edge. So, because I do like to play that a little bit open sometimes and play most of my shots with that. The 50 is bog standard. Basically, it sets up like an iron. Wouldn't really change that. Would just, and if I were chipping with it, just normal sort of standard chip shots as well. Putter did sort of change for a bit to the Spider, but then I've just gone back to this. I have put a new grip on it, one of these new Golf Pride ones. It says Pro only, but I don't really know why. But quite a normal sized grip, I'd say. I like to have the feel of the putter in my hands, 34 inch. Don't mind being a little hunched over when I'm putting, although sometimes I don't think it looks right, but I do seem to hold the putts when I go back into that feel. Ball position forward, that little bit of a feel, a little bit of a flick, I seem to put really well. So yeah, I've just gone back to that. I think I'm going to stay with it. No messing around on that. I've had this for about, well, since it came out, this all works. Someone might be able to tell me that. And I've tried to change to have something special, wanted like a special putter. And sometimes you're just like, what are you doing here? Like, why mess around? I put well with it. People say and tell you that I put well with it as well. So, yeah, pleased with that. I had a good performance in the first tournament, so we'll move on from that. And ball that I've been using in my bag, this one has been used, is the Titleist Pro V1X, new from this year. Same thing, tried a few. I did try that Strixon ball, although the only downside to them, I feel like they mark up quite easily, whereas these feel a bit more durable. Like somewhere you get to the ninth, you hit a mark and you think, God, I shouldn't really be carry on playing with that. But I'm not in a position to just be throwing the golf balls away, so I like this as well. Like the feel, like the sound of every club, driver all the way down to putter on the golf ball as well. So that's obviously a contributing factor to that as well. So yeah, they are that. I think I'm just going to hit a few shots with my ZXi utility and my hybrid. So I may bring you that video to just show you the differences and what I'm going to choose on that as well, because I feel like that hybrid goes a little bit further and sometimes can get up to that 3 wood when I kind of wanted to fill a gap with that, if you know what I mean. So yeah, let me know what you think to my clubs, guys. Here we are, new set, new bag, ready for the season. They're all filled up. A couple of old bananas in there from yesterday, so that's setting off sweet as well. But yeah, they're my clubs. Let me know what you think to them. Let me know what you've got in your bag as well. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.